Hi, this is Chad, and this is Shiny Bright South, and you've arrived at our vintage Valentine's party. So I've collected a few things today, and we're just going to have some fun, talk about Valentine's Day, maybe how you celebrate, and things that you remember in the past, things that excite you about it. To me, one of my favorite things was the old-fashioned school party. But, to you, it might be just the sentiment of Valentine's Day, the love is in the air kind of thing, or it might be all about this chocolate stuff here. I've got my Whitman sampler, picked that up today, and I do love my chocolate. So it could be about candy. You might like flowers, maybe cards, or just the parties, the things that, people to get together and do around Valentine's Day, date night, whatever it is. But as I talked about childhood memories, the favorite thing to me was the school parties. And when you had a school party, you had to have a card box. And so we'll use this a little bit more, but I made myself a card box here. You can see I cut a little slot in the top here so that you can slide your cards down. And this was a big deal when you were in school. You had to have that card box on your desk so that all your friends, all the girls, all the boys, whatever, could come around and drop their cards in, and you'd be excited to open that up and see what you got in there later. And you also had to have the perfect cards too. And if you were lucky enough to go to whatever department store, maybe a Woolworths or something back in the day, and get the cool collectible box of cards, the Star Wars cards, or whatever it was that you just had to have that had the coolest things on it to give out. I love those old vintage cards, and the boxes that that we made to put them in, the candy that we got on those days. Maybe we had pizza or something bought in to school. Cupcakes were a big favorite of mine. All those great things. So you might have seen on one of my shorts earlier in the week that when I was advertising for the Valentine's party, I stopped in at a candy store, and it's called Moose Candies, and I may pronounce that wrong. It's Muth's, M-U-T-H Candies. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a sticker from the candy store. And they have a website, and it's moosecandy.com. That's M-U-T-H-S, the word candy.com. And I highly recommend checking them out. They've got some great things there. All kinds of great chocolate, candies, there's all homemade stuff. They've been around since 1921, over 100 years, multiple generations in the family. And it's just a really cool place. It's in Louisville, Kentucky. You'll find out more if you go to their website about them. I had some candy, but it didn't make it till today. Some chocolate candy. I say it was chocolate pecan bourbon turtles, and they were awesome, and that's why they didn't make it. But I did pick up something else, and it's some gummies that they had there, and it's got their sticker on it. And I'm going to try these. I haven't tried these yet. Let's see. Guessing maybe a cherry flavor. We'll find out. Little squishy bears. Let's see. Yep, that's cherry flavor. Good gummies. And I don't know what this is. A white bear. We're going to see if it had, I don't know what kind of flavor that's going to have. Well, it was a white bear, but it tastes just like the cherry one. So, good gummies. And my wife will steal these later. So, but again, that was the candy portion. I'll open up the Whitmans maybe later, save it till next week. Love the chocolate assortments. And just, it tells on the back of this one, what's in each piece of candy. But sometimes it's just fun to take a bite and figure it out. But the other thing, when I was looking for, or I stopped at the candy store, I was looking around some other things, and I really wasn't looking for these, but I ran into it, and I love vintage stuff on this channel. And this is a reproduction vintage. They're not original, of course, you can tell this new packaging and everything, but vintage Valentine cards. And they're made by the Little Golden Book. Do you all remember the Little Golden Book? Put down in the comments if you remember that. I've already opened them, but I loved reading those and having parents read them to me when I was a kid. Some of the best books. So what I thought we would do is that I'm going to pull out the cards and I'm going to read each one to you, because some of the stuff that they put on the old cards is just awesome. But I got these down in the same area, close to Moose Candies, and it's called the Noodaloo District. Great place to shop. You got boutique stores, candy shops, great restaurants, great place for Valentine's Day, or just going out on a Friday night. Some really good food there. But it looks like they all came with a nice little envelope. So, and I didn't cut the hole out big enough, but you get the idea. So we'll put those aside. Put those there into the box. All right, let's see what we got here. So, I feel like Letterman a little bit here. The first one, it says, "I'd hop a mile for just a chance to be your Valentine." It's a little girl on a kangaroo. All right, like that one. Would that be the one that you gave to the little girl that you'd been eyeing for all the way through 2nd, 3rd, 4th grade? Would that have been the card? Because you had to pick out the special card, Which one was going to win her over? So I know that's not going to fit. Nope. All right, next one here. We've got a little pig playing the fiddle, and it says, "Don't fiddle around, be my Valentine." Don't fiddle around, be my Valentine. Oh, we're going to get one in the box. There we go. All right, here. What do we got next? We've got a big moose here, and I don't know if I'll pull this one off, but it says, "I just moosed, be your Valentine." I just moosed, be your Valentine. How do you like that one? Cha-ding. All right, so here we go. We got a little boy here. Looks like he's playing a big tuba. Says "My Valentine" on it. It says, I would be toot sweet if you'd be my Valentine." Oh, no, wait. "It would be toot sweet if you would be my Valentine." There you go. I told you I'm not pulling them off, but toot sweet. Do you get it? All right. Maybe. I don't know if I do. It'd be toot sweet. All right. So, we're going to have to look this one up. But this looks like a little donkey here. And it says, "I'm praying that you'll be my Valentine." Somebody tell me what that means. I'm praying, but okay, so that's what the donkey says. Now, this one might be a favorite here. This might be the card. It has a camel on it, and it says, I can go without water, but not without you. Please be my Valentine. I can go without water, but not without you. That one I might keep for my wife. All right. Next one here. We have a dog, and looks like he's trying to take a cake out of the back of a bakery truck. And of course it says, you take the cake, Valentine. Huh. Get it? All right. You love these vintage cards, right? Yep. I told you I do. All right. So now we have a little dog here balancing on a ball. And it says, let's have a ball, Valentine. Well, of course it does. Wah, wah, wah. All right. Next one. And I'm not really sure what the little girl's doing here, but she's got ponytails, and it looks like just a big storm going around her or something, but it says, you have me in a whirl, Valentine. And you can see a little spinning around there. She's in a whirl. She's in a whirl. For something. I don't know. All right, so next one on the list here. We've got a young boy here on a zebra. Looks like a carousel zebra. And the zebra's trying to throw him up in the air a little bit here, but it says, I'm up in the air over you, Valentine. I'm up in the air over you, Valentine. All right. Okay. And on we go. We have a seal balancing a ball, and it says, I'm doing my trick, hoping you'll pick me for your Valentine. There you have it. Okay, onward we go. Okay, maybe they get better, we'll see, I don't know. Next one is a bear. He is jumping rope, and he says, I'm skipping rope and full of hope that you'll be my Valentine. Skipping rope and full of hope. Alrighty. Okay, looks like we have a big poodle here. Black poodle. One of my buddies will love this one. It says, he's sitting here with a bunch of cakes, and it says, you're my sweet treat, Valentine. You're my sweet treat, Valentine. Hey, I'm saving this one for you. All right, Vontrell, if you're out there, this one's for you. Okay. Oh, and look, it has his other dog as well. Vontrell has two of these dogs, so he is riding a bike, and it says, I'd ride a mile to be your Valentine. I'd ride a mile to be your Valentine. All right. And here we go. Last one, folks. This donkey is back. Looks like he might be talking to a rabbit. But I think this is the one to end the Valentine card selection show we have here. It says, I very much want... Oh, I get it. Wait a minute. The donkey's looking at a patch of berries that the rabbit's holding. You'll see this here in just a moment. And it says, I very much want you to be my Valentine. I very much want you to be my Valentine. All right, there you have it. We had a party. We had gummies, moose candies, had my special box, got my Whitmans for later. You know, put in the comments what you like to do for Valentine's. If you like this content, subscribe, thumbs up, share. Come back. You never know what holiday I'm going to be talking about next. And if I don't have a holiday to talk about, you know what I'm going to be doing, because it's Shiny Bright South. And I'm the glass ornament guy. So I've got lots of ornaments still to show you. I'll be bringing more of those along in between holidays. But watch, every so often, and I'll give you some hints about what will be coming up next. So, as I always say, be good to others and be good to yourself.